fight's going to be boring as hell. Because any fight he's in is boring as hell.
Shakur is a really good boxer.
He's a good boxer, but it's nothing that stands out to me. It's just, okay, you know how to move, boom, 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 but it's nothing like Tank or me or
like somebody got to stand out.
Like
like you're not just fighting
I see boxers all the time. I've been watching boxers my whole life. I know the ones that are different. He's not different. Shakur will do everything, you know, not even to get like an ounce of hitting. Like he's scared to really lock in and get in there. Devin's not.
But Shakur, that guy will put anybody to sleep outside the ring, not inside the ring, because that's like he's the most boring fighter in the history of boxing. And they say whatever they want, they can hype him up and all that stuff, but I really feel bad for him because there's no way they could put him on pay-per-view. He can't sell a fight.
Boxing pros are lighting up the debate ahead of Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson, and the predictions are split. Many believe Shakur will lean heavily on elite movement, sharp defense, and ring control. Critics are already calling it running and boring, but supporters see something very different. High-level ring IQ, surgical precision, and the kind of style that breaks opponents mentally before the final bell. This fight isn't just about fists, it's about whether brilliance can outshine brutality.
The criticism that Shakur gets, like people say that he's boring and all that.
Yeah.
He's not entertaining.
I mean, look, he's like the Andre Ward style. Andre Ward wasn't really that entertaining, but got the win. I mean, that's what boxing is all about. So I used to love watching Andre Ward fight because it was so punch perfect. I watched his footwork, how he moved to the right, to the left, and I trained with him as well, with Virgil. And I used to watch how he trained and how he fought, and I thought how he puts his hands out and uses it as a defense, and then pulls your hands out and catches you over the top, and them little things. So this is a fight that people get, because you got two different styles. You've got an offensive, defensive in Lopez, and you've got a defensive.
As the boxing world braces for one of early 2020 SIX's most anticipated clashes, fans and experts aren't just asking who will win. They're debating exactly how the fight will unfold. Every jab, every counter, every movement in the ring could tell the story, and with two elite fighters facing off, nothing is guaranteed.
Explosiveness, I would have to go with Tia. When it comes to actual rapid speed, I would have to go with Tia. But when it comes to body punching, when it comes to good timing, when it comes to craft, I would have to give all of that to Shakur Stevenson.
What do you think, Doug?
They're both boxers. I look at Stevenson as a versatile technician. I look at Teofimo. He's a boxer puncher, but his specialty is his counter punching. Listen, if Stevenson wants to be on his stick and move game, very difficult style matchup for Teofimo, and maybe not that entertaining to the fans.
Because Stevenson's longer.
Exactly.
Stevenson's defense probably the best in the game,
and
he's longer.
Great reflexes and timing, and so does Teo. That's why he's a great counter puncher. But Teo's, he's a very special athlete, and as a competitor, he is one of those guys who saves his A game for a fellow elite opponent. That's when he really rises his game and shows us the Teofimo Lopez that everybody thought he was when he was a...
Shakur Stevenson, the unbeaten WBC lightweight champion, is a master of defensive wizardry. His lightning-fast footwork, sharp angles, and expert distance control make him almost untouchable in the ring. Some hail him as a technical genius, while others slam his style for lacking non-stop action. But one thing is certain. Every move he makes is calculated to dominate without taking unnecessary risks.
Temporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course, he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit.
Teofimo Lopez, in contrast, is pure power and aggression in the ring. A former unified lightweight champion and now defending WBO super lightweight title holder, Lopez thrives on forcing the action, overwhelming opponents, and landing fight-changing punches. His athleticism and relentless style make him a constant threat from bell to bell.
We haven't seen him a lot at 140. We have seen Teofimo do good at 140. So it's a tricky one. I think it's a 50-50 chess game inside that ring.
If you had to give somebody 51, the other guy 49, like the smallest edge.
You're gonna put him in the spot, but only because I fought him before. I'll give him that 1% Shakur because I've fought him. I've never stepped in the ring with Teofimo. I've seen him fight, and I've seen him personally spar, and I've seen him. He's an amazing fighter, but I will only give him that one to Shakur because I've.
Teofimo Lopez, in contrast, is pure power and aggression in the ring. A former unified lightweight champion and now defending WBO super lightweight title holder, Lopez thrives on forcing the action, overwhelming opponents, and landing fight-changing punches. His athleticism and relentless style make him a constant threat from bell to bell.
In boxing, so to speak, he's coming for my crown at the, super lightweight division. And honestly, nevertheless, it's all about the fans.
Who has a better resume between you two guys, do you think?
Man, I'll tell you again, honestly, it doesn't matter until we hang up the gloves. I think that we still have such a long, depending how well we do with our health, we got a long career ahead of us, man. So this is just something for everybody for 2026. We started off with a bang, and we go.
Stevenson isn't just planning to move, he's planning to dominate. Confident in his skill set, he's focused on exploiting Lopez's weaknesses and turning every flaw into an opportunity. If executed perfectly, Stevenson believes he can control the fight and force Lopez into uncomfortable territory, proving that brains and precision can overcome brute force.
Shakur ain't got to really move. Yeah, it sounds crazy. Shakur can actually walk to Teo. Yeah, he can walk to Teo. Yeah, as long as he walk behind with the jab, as long as he walk behind with feints, because feints throw off Teo. Jabs throw off Teo as well. He's a counterpuncher. Yeah, he's a counterpuncher. So if you can keep him off balance and keep him guessing, keeping that jab in his face, and you force him back, yeah, he moves his feet, but he makes a lot of mistakes. Gets himself out of position a lot of times. He's out of position a lot of the times, man. Brings those feet together at times. Oh, yeah. When he moves side to side, same thing. He responsibly defensively, nah. When he disengages, defense is whack. Trash. Yeah. When he resets, a lot of time he comes in the range, he's standing straight up. Come on, man. Shakur can take advantage of Teo not being that great on the inside, not being that great at mid-range.
Lopez isn't holding back. He's fired shots at Stevenson, calling him overrated and vowing to prove that his famed defensive wizardry isn't untouchable. Lopez's plan? Make the fight messy, force Stevenson into uncomfortable exchanges, and remind everyone why he's fought and beaten the best, including Lomachenko. Think about it. Heavy punches aren't just scary, they define dangerous fighters. Shakur's movement and ring IQ have kept opponents at bay, and many avoided facing him. But Lopez isn't afraid of danger. He's stepping into a high-stakes fight that could make or break reputations. So here's the question. Will Stevenson control the ring with skill and strategy, or will Teofimo's raw power and aggression steal the night?